Good evening, and welcome to FAU Owl Radio. I am Chris Talt, and tonight we have a midweek non-conference matchup between the visiting Florida Gulf Coast Eagles and the home Florida Atlantic Owls in beautiful Boca Raton, Florida. This is the third of four matchups between these two squads this season, as both sides have split the first two matchups. Fgcu is coming into this game on a three-game winning streak after sweeping the University of North Florida in the ASUN Conference. They stand at 21-25 overall and 11-13 in conference. FAU comes into this one after taking 2 of 3 from Tulane to improve to 31-16 and 12-9 in conference play out of the American Conference. And the pitching matchup this evening for FGCU, it's senior right-hander Anthony Urcidi, and he has, in his last appearance, which came on April 27th against Queens, he threw 2 innings along with 3 strikeouts and has an overall ERA of 5.26 and 25 2/3 innings pitched. Urcidi also has 21 walks allowed and 27 strikeouts, so keep an eye out for the walks tonight from the right-hand senior for the Eagles. And for FAU, it's freshman right-hander Nick Wimberly. Wimberly pitched last Tuesday against FIU, started the midweek game at home, and threw 3 shutout innings, only allowing 1 hit. He comes in with a 3.60 ERA and 10 innings pitched on the season. For FGCU offensively, this team is built around graduate student Robert Moya, who leads the team in batting average at .313, and Harrison Povey, who comes in with 13 home runs on the season. As for FAU, it was the John Schroeder show this past weekend that had a huge weekend at Tulane. He had 7 RBIs, including a go-ahead grand slam in the 8th inning of Game 2 en route to a 10-8 win and 2 massive conference wins for the Owls. Now we will see what we have in store for us this evening between FGCU and FAU on a perfect night for baseball. When we get back, we will have lineups, first pitch, and baseball live from Boca Raton. Hello and welcome back to FAUL Radio. Teams were just introduced for FGCU and FAU in this midweek non-conference baseball matchup. Pre-game, Coach Jordan Clark and the FAU softball team threw out the first pitch in celebration of their regular season conference championship. Back-to-back years for Owls softball, 44-9 record and a 23-4 overall conference record. They will be playing on Friday, May 9th at 1 p.m. in the conference semifinals on ESPNU. Their opponent is to be determined as Nick Wimberly takes his warm-up pitches for FAU baseball. Getting the start for the Owls. Comes in with a 3.60 ERA. And the lineup he will be facing of FGCU, Jake McKee, Evan Dempsey, Robert Moya, Caden Hessmeyer, Harrison Povey, John Embry, Mac Moyes, Jarrett Nelson, Tyler Herb. For FAU, they are wearing their cream-colored home uniforms, and FGCU wearing their green away uniforms with gray pants. It's cloudy out now, a little breeze blowing in, and Wimberly taking the last of his warm-up pitches. Chris Talt here for coverage of FAU baseball on Owl Radio. After a big series win against Tulane, FAU looking to keep it rolling here. And the left fielder, right-hand hitter, Jake McKee, will step in to face the righty Nick Wimberly. Wimberly steps onto the rubber, going from the stretch this evening. Comes set. And deals fastball, misses inside, and we're off and running in Boca Raton. 6:37 first pitch. Wimberly comes set. Winds and deals. Fastball. Catches the outside corner. Strike one. 1-1 count. For the Owls defense in the outfield, from left to right, it goes Schroeder, Lipsy, and Baez. As Wimberly rocks and deals. Curveball misses outside for ball 2. For the infield, third to first, Nick Romano, Brando LaRue, John Martinez, and Emilio Gonzalez. Wimberly deals pitches, fouled off over the stands for strike 2, 2-2 count. Catching Nick Wimberly is Dylan LaPointe. 2-2 count on the Eagles' leadoff hitter, Jake McKee. Wimberly kicks and deals. Pitch fouled to the back of the screen. Another fastball there. FAU currently tied for second place in the AAC. Then FGCU in third place in their division within the A-Sun Conference as Wimberly throws a fastball that's going to sneak onto the right side berm. It will remain a 2-2 count. Defense playing McKee straight up. Wimberly kicks and deals. Breaking ball in there. Called strike 3. Wimberly gets the first out. Down looking by way of strikeout. And that will bring up the right fielder, Evan Dempsey, who bats from the left side. Dempsey comes in hitting .268, 45 hits on the season and 168 at-bats, 1 home run and 18 RBI. Shift is on Dempsey. Romano on the edge of the grass at third. LaRue shaded up towards the middle, and John Martinez on the grass at second. Fastball catches the inside corner, strike 1. Wimberly only has 10 innings pitched on the year coming into this outing. The freshman right-hander. Changeup misses outside for ball 1. 1-1 count. Gave the Owls 3 solid innings last time they were home against FIU to no runs and 1 hit. Wimberly kicks and deals. Fastball misses inside for ball 2. 2-1 count. Breeze is blowing in, so might be a challenge to hit a ball out this evening, but we will see. Wimberly rocks and deals. Changeup low for ball 3, laid off by Dempsey. Wimberly 8 pitches into his outing. Expect a bullpen day from FAU. Wimberly sets and deals. Fastball grounded to the second baseman Martinez, who ranges over to his right, spins and throws over to Gonzalez for out number 2. And that will bring up the 3-hole hitter, Robert Moya, the designated hitter. Moya hits from the right side. The senior leads the team in batting average, hitting .313. Has 7 home runs and 26 RBI. Is a power threat for the Eagles. Wimberly deals. Fastball misses inside for ball 1. 1-0 count. With 2 down here in the top half of the first. Wimberly sets and fires away. Fastball chopper. Romano charging at third. Fields fires. And Moya beats it out, so that'll be an infield single. Close play over there. Got him by about a half a step running down the line. So Moya is on with a 2-out single, and that'll bring up Caden Hessmeyer, the second baseman for FGCU. Hessmeyer hitting .343 limited at-bats, 70 at-bats. 10 RBI on the season, the right-hander. Far less at-bats than Moya. As Wimberly deals, breaking ball misses outside for ball 1. 1-0 count. 14 pitches now for Nick Wimberly. Wimberly looks over at first. Moya does not have any stolen bases on the year as Wimberly fires away and drops a breaking ball in there for strike 1. 1-1 count on the FGCU cleanup hitter, Hessmeyer. Wimberly kicks and deals. Fastball misses outside for ball 2. 2-1. Big week for FAU baseball. After this one, they welcome in USF for a 3-game series. Both teams tied for second place as Wimberly throws a fastball in the dirt, blocked by LaPointe for ball 3. 3-1 count. Robert Moya got on by way of an infield single, hustled down the line and beat it out. And Wimberly currently in a 3-1 count as he deals. Pitch ripped foul down the first base line. Full count now on Caden Hessmeyer. Wimberly looks in for the signs. Comes set. Payoff pitch is on the way. Fastball hit foul over the first base berm onto the basketball court. So we will do it all again. And Moya will be off and running on the full count pitch with 2 away. (3-2), 2 outs. Moya off first. Wimberly deals. Pitch hit hard on the ground. Martinez fields it, lays out, and throws over to first for out number 3. What a play by John Martinez. over at second base. And that'll end the top half of the first inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 man left on base. And we will head to the bottom half of the first inning on FAU Owl Radio. And we are back on FAU Owl Radio. Bottom half of the first inning coming up. FGCU went scoreless in the top half. For FAU, it'll be Marshall Lipsy leading things off. John Martinez batting second. John Schroeder batting third. Nick Romano batting fourth. Brando LaRue batting fifth. Emilio Gonzalez batting sixth. Dylan LaPointe batting seventh. Joey Slattery batting eighth. And Danny Baez rounding things out batting ninth. They will be facing right-hand senior for FGCU, Anthony Arcidi. Arcidi, 25 2/3 innings pitched on the year. 1-3 record, has 1 save, 15 earned runs, 21 walks, and 27 strikeouts. Arcidi's last time out was April 27th against Queens College, in which he went 2 innings, didn't give up any runs, and had 3 strikeouts. The defense for FGCU, from left to right, McKee, Povey, and Dempsey. From third to first, Embry, Herb, Hessmeyer, Nelson. And catching our CD is Moyes. And we are all set to go here. Marshall Lipsy heading up to the plate for FAU. Marshall Lipsy hitting .329. 50 hits on the season and 152 at-bats. 38 walks, 10 home runs, and 35 RBI. So we're good to go. Righty-lefty matchup to start things off here. Arcidi deals. Lipsy fouls a pitch off to the backstop for strike 1. Arcidi set to go, working from the windup. Kicks and deals. Breaking ball way up and outside. Slipped out of his hand there, and it'll be a ball 1, so 1-1 count on the Owls' leadoff hitter. Arcidi kicks and deals, breaking ball, misses outside for ball 2. 2-1 count. Arcidi's curveball has 12-6 action on it. Drops straight down. Deals a fastball that misses outside for ball 3. Marshall Lipsy will take his pitches, no doubt. Arcidi kicks and deals. Fastball hit foul over the stands for a full count now on Marshall Lipsy. Breeze still blowing in. Arcidi sets and fires away. Change up. Lipsy was heading down to first, but home plate ump calls him out looking on the strikeout. So 1 down, and that'll bring up the second baseman for FAU, John Martinez. Arcidi threw a full count changeup and got Lipsy looking. John Martinez now hitting .326, 60 hits and 184 at-bats, 2 home runs and 29 RBI. The Florida Gator transfer for FAU, having a very good season, playing second base for the Owls. Arcidi kicks and deals. Fastball spiked way outside into the lefty batter's box on the righty, John Martinez. Arcidi sets. Fires. Fastball chased by John Martinez. That pitch was low. So strike 1, 1-1 count on the Owls' 2-hole hitter. CD winds and deals. Pitch fouled off to the screen. That was fastball fouled off by Martinez. So 1-2 count now. FAU students finished up finals last week, so crowd a little quieter as our CD deals. Fastball outside for ball 2. A little bit more of a quiet crowd this evening. Not as many people, but still a good crowd. 2-2 count. Our CD deals. Pitch in the dirt, laid off by Martinez for ball 3. And works the count full here after being down in a 1-2 count. Our CD winds and deals. Fastball hit foul over the stands once again. Martinez battling. Our CD kicks and deals. Pitch popped up on the infield. Second baseman Hesmeyer calls it, drifting into shallow right field and makes the catch for out number 2. That will bring up John Schroeder, the left fielder for FAU. Had quite the series against Tulane. Schroeder had 7 RBIs, including a go-ahead grand slam in the 8th inning of Game 2, which put the Owls in front, and they ended up winning that game 10-8. As our CD drops a 12-6 curveball in there for strike 1 on the left-hand hitting John Schroeder. Schroeder's average up to 271, team leading 12 home runs and 44 RBIs for the senior. As our CD deals, breaking ball in there again, strike 2. 2 consecutive curveballs against John Schroeder. Pitching him backwards here. Our CD winds and deals. Fastball high, laid off by Schroeder. 1-2 count. 13 pitches for Anthony Urcidi. Where's number 10 for FGCU? CD winds and deals. Fastball hit on the ground to the first baseman, who ranges way off and throws over to Urcidi, who covers first for out number 3. And no runs, no hits, no one left on base. And we will head to the top half of the second inning. 0-0 ball game on FAU Owl Radio. And welcome back. 0-0 ball game. Nick Wemberly back out onto the mound after throwing 21 pitches in the first inning. FGCU made him work. And it'll be 5, 6, 7 in the FGCU lineup. Harrison Povey, John Embry, and Mac Moyse. That'll be the center fielder for the Eagles, Harrison Povey. Povey leads the team with 13 home runs, batting from the left side. 247 batting average, 47 hits, and 190 at-bats. Owls shifting him. LaRue up the middle. Martinez on the grass at second, as that first pitch is flown way out high into right field. Straight away, Baez barely has to move out there and makes the catch for out number 1. And just like that, that will bring up the third baseman, John Embry. Embry hitting .250 on the season. 18 RBIs, 6 home runs, 26 hits, and 104 at-bats, batting from the right side. After that first inning of 21 pitches, Nick Wimberly would like a quicker inning here. Give the Owls as much length as he can. Ready matchup. Wimberly winds and deals. Fastball misses inside for ball 1. Wimberly back on the rubber. Sets. And deals. Breaking ball in there. Called strike. 1-1 count. Wimberly, 10 walks and 11 strikeouts in 11 1/3 innings pitched on the season. He deals. Fastball in there. Called strike. 1-2 count on the Eagles' 6-hole hitter, John Embry. Wimberly sets and fires away. Fastball swung on and missed, strike 3. Second strikeout of the evening for Nick Wimberly. And just like that, 2 quick outs for FAU. Now that'll bring up the catcher for FGCU, Mac Moyse, hitting .220 on the season. 7 home runs, 30 RBI, 33 hits, and 150 at-bats. Right-hand hitter, ready to face Wimberly. Wimberly winds and deals. Breaking ball, misses high and out for ball 1, 1-0 count. 26 pitches now for Nick Wimberly. Wimberly fires the 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses outside for ball 2. And it'll be a 2-0 count on Mac Moyse, the senior. Wimberly sets on the rubber and deals. Fastball ripped over Romano's head down the third base line. Schroeder runs over to cut it off just before the warning track and fires in to the cutoff man, LaRue. And Mac Moyse has himself a 2-out double. That'll bring up the first baseman for FGCU, Jarrett Nelson, hitting .316 in 38 at-bats, 10 RBI, and 3 home runs. The junior. Wimberly sets on the rubber. 2 outs, runner on second, and deals. Breaking ball. Catches the outside corner for strike 1. Good pitch there from Nick Wimberly. Wimberly looking in for the signs. Comes set. And deals. Fastball popped up foul over the stands for strike 2. And just like that, 0-2 count on the FGCU 8-hole hitter. And freshman Jarrett Nelson. Nelson stands at 6'4". Wimberly sets and deals the 0-2 pitch. Pulls the fastball outside for ball 1, 1-2 count. Over at second base, Mac Moyse has 11 stolen bases and 2 caught stealings on the year. Wimberly sets. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, strike 3. Foul tip caught by LaPointe. And 3 down now for FAU. Third strikeout of the game for Nick Wimberly. And no runs, 1 man left on base, 1 hit. We're going to head to the bottom half of the second inning. 0-0 ball game on FAU Owl Radio. And welcome back to FAU Owl Radio. 4-5-6 for the Owls. Nick Romano, Brando LaRue, and Emilio Gonzalez to face the right-hander Anthony Urcidi. Romano bats from the left side. Shift is on him. Shortstop Herb shaded just to the left of the second base bag on the outfield grass. As Urcidi deals. Fastball catches the outside corner for strike 1, 0-1 count. Nick Romano comes in hitting .235, 32 hits on the season, 4 home runs, and 26 RBIs. Urcidi deals breaking ball way upstairs for ball 1, 1-1 count. Urcidi sets and deals. Fastball misses outside for ball 2. 2-1 count on Nick Romano, the cleanup hitter for FAU. Urcidi deals. Fastball in there, called strike 2-2 count. Third baseman Embry way off the line. Third base line is open for Nick Romano. If he were to go that way, fouls a fastball to the backstop. Will remain a 2-2 count. FAU went down 1-2-3 in the top half of the first. Lipsy struck out, Martinez popped out, and John Schroeder grounded out. Urcidi winds and deals. Breaking ball fouled off. Little dribbler towards the Fgcu dugout. And it will stay a 2-2 count. 17 pitches for Urcidi. Urcidi winds, deals. Fastball upstairs, laid off by Romano, and now it will be a full count. Looking to give the Owls their first base runner of the ball game. Urcidi deals. Fastball fouled off over the screen and over the stands. Will stay full count. Urcidi waiting on the rubber. And fires away a full count pitch. Laid off by Romano in the dirt for ball 4. And that'll bring up Owls shortstop Brando LaRue. Brando LaRue hits from the right side. And Nick Romano on first has no stolen bases on the season. LaRue has his batting average up to 347, has 51 hits and 147 at-bats, 3 home runs, and 26 RBI. FGCU will be looking for the double play. Third baseman Embry on the edge of the infield grass. As CD throws a breaking ball that misses upstairs for ball 1, 1-0 count. CD comes set from the stretch. Winds in, deals fastball, popped up foul onto the right field berm. It'll be a 1-1 count on FAU's shortstop. Romano doesn't have a big lead over there at first. There's CD deals. Curveball misses low and outside for ball 2. CD has had trouble controlling his curveball so far in this one. He winds and deals fastball, misses outside for ball 3. CD working fast, already back onto the rubber. Comes set. And deals. Fastball popped up. Shortstop Herb going back. Second baseman Hesmeyer calls him off and makes a catch, ranging back into shallow center field for out number 1. Romano stays put at first, and that will bring up the first baseman for FAU, Emilio Gonzalez. Emilio Gonzalez had a 2-home run game against Charlotte a couple weeks ago en route to FAU's 1 win in that series. The big lefty has some power. CD deals. Fastball misses low, 1-0. Romano still on first. CD rocks and deals. Fastball in there for strike 1, 1-1 count on Emilio. CD looks in for these signs and comes set once again. Fires away, breaking ball misses in the dirt. Laid off by Gonzalez for ball 2. 2-1 count with 1 out. Nick Romano remains on first. Eagles looking for the double play up the middle. CD deals. Fastball hit out into left field. Left fielder McKee going back just shy of the warning track and makes the catch for out number 2. Romano retreats to first. And that'll bring up the Owls' backstop, Dylan LaPointe. Hitting .259, 21 hits and 81 at-bats, 4 home runs and 14 RBIs. Romano, who's on first, led off this inning with the leadoff walk. CD currently at 35 pitches. FGCU had someone warming up in the pen, but they currently don't now. So CD deals to the righty, LaPointe, and LaPointe lays off a curveball for ball 1. CD sets and fires away. Fastball hit out into right field. Right fielder Dempsey moving over towards the line, and that's going to drop foul, heading off of the side wall. And just a long foul ball down the line. It's 330 down there to right field. And LaPointe will walk back to home plate in a 1-1 count with 2 away. Ursidy comes set. And fires the 1-1 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, strike 2 by LaPointe. So 1-2 count here. LaPointe has to battle. Ursidy. The 1-2 pitch on the way. Fastball misses low outside for ball 2. A 2-2 count now on Dylan LaPointe. Ursidy throws over to first just as the pitch clock was winding down. And that's going to be a pitch clock violation. FGCU head baseball coach Dave Talt coming out to talk to the umpire about that one. He is a 5-time A-Sun Coach of the Year in his 23rd season at the helm for FGCU. 7-time A-Sun champs. And he was named the program's first ever head coach in August of 2001. He was a coach for Chris Sale while he was at FGCU. And last year they went 30-26 and 20-10 in conference, clinching a share of the A-Sun regular season title. So it's a full count. Romano off first. LaPointe stands in. Ursidy deals pitch fouled off to the FGCU dugout, and it will stay a full count. Ursidy rocks and deals. Fastball ripped in between third and short for a 2-out single, moving Romano to second. And that will bring up Joey Slattery, the designated hitter for FAU. Joey Slattery bats from the left side, hitting .267 in 15 at-bats on the season. Has 5 RBIs. Has a chance to do something here with a runner in scoring position, but 2 away. Ursidy comes set and drops a breaking ball that misses just outside for ball 1. Ursidy deals. Fastball ripped in between first and second for a base hit. Waving Romano around. Play at the plate. He is out. What a relay from Dempsey into the catcher Moyes at home, and they just get the hustling Romano around third at home. And that's 3 outs. 1 man left on base. 2 hits for FAU. 0-0 ball game. We're going to head to the top half of the third on FAU Owl Radio. And we're back. Nick Wimberly threw a first pitch, fastball that missed for ball 1. He's facing 9-1-2 in the FGCU lineup. That is Tyler Herb, Jake McKee, and Evan Dempsey. Herb batting from the left side against the righty Wimberly, as Wimberly throws a changeup in there, inside corner for strike 1. It is a 1-1 count on the Eagles shortstop. Herb comes in with a .240 batting average and 96 at-bats. 23 hits and 2 of them are home runs. As Wimberly deals. Breaking ball in there, called strike, catches the outside corner. Brando LaRue shaded towards the middle, to the left of shortstop of the second base bag. As Wimberly comes set and deals. Breaking ball popped up foul over the FGCU dugout. Wimberly has 33 pitches on the evening. He winds and deals. Fastball swung on and missed, strike 3. 4th strikeout of the ball game for Nick Wimberly, and that'll turn it over to the top half of the lineup and Jake McKee. Jake McKee struck out looking at his first at-bat, bats from the right side. Nick Romano playing slightly in front of the bag. Could be expecting a bunt here as Wimberly deals. Breaking ball outside for ball 1. Wimberly sets from the stretch. Fires. Fastball spike blocked by LaPointe. 2-0 count. And FGCU has 2 hits on the evening. 1 came in the first and 1 came in the second. FAU also has 2 hits, both coming in the bottom half of the second inning. Wimberly winds and deals. Fastball in there, called strike. 2-1 count now. 38 pitches for Nick Wimberly. Can't tell if anybody's up in the bullpen, but do not see any balls being thrown out there yet. Wimberly deals. Breaking ball misses just off for ball 3. And Jake McKee has worked it to a 3-1 count. Wimberly will take a second to gather himself on the back half of the mound. Steps back on, looks in for the signs from his battery mate Dylan LaPointe. And deals. Fastball yanked way outside to the backstop for ball 4. And that'll be a 1-out walk for FGCU. LaPointe will walk out to the mound to calm down Wimberly and talk this one over with Evan Dempsey coming up. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out to second. Currently hitting .266 with a homer and 18 RBI. FAU will look for the double play. LaRue and Martinez are going to be shaded up the middle. And Romano already standing on the infield grass against the lefty Evan Dempsey. Wimberly takes a look over at first to McKee. McKee has 1 stolen base on the year. Wimberly deals. Fastball fouled off towards the FAU dugout down the first base side. 0-1 count now. Romano backed up. He's playing behind the third base bag now. Middle infield both shaded, double play depth. As that pitch is ripped out into center field, Lipsy runs to his left and makes the catch for out number 2. And that will bring up the designated hitter, Robert Moya, who got on hitting a single in his first at-bat. Jake McKee still over there at first base after the one-out walk. And it'll be a ready matchup here with 2 down in the top half of the third in a 0-0 ball game between FGCU and FAU. Wimberly sets and deals. Breaking ball hit on the ground to Martinez, who slides over and steps on second for out number 3. We will head to the bottom half of the third inning in a 0-0 ball game on FAU Owl Radio. And we're back on FAUL Radio. FGCU makes a pitching change, bringing in left-hander Chase Kriebel. He is 6'1", junior from Shippensville, Pennsylvania. Went to Clarion Area High School. And he will be facing 9-1-2 in the FAU order. Danny Baez, Marshall Lipsy, and John Martinez. Baez stands in from the left side. And Kriebel throws a fastball that misses outside for ball 1 against the lefty Danny Baez. Baez hitting .309 and 55 at-bats on the season. Has 17 hits as Kriebel deals fastball. Catches the inside corner for strike 1. It'll be a 1-1 count. Kriebel kicks and deals. Curveball misses. Low and inside at the feet of Baez for ball 2. 2-1 count. Kriebel comes set and fires away. Fastball ripped up the middle to the shortstop Herb, who fields and fires over to first for out number 1. Good play from the shortstop Herb, moving over towards behind the second base bag and getting the hustling Baez down the line. That'll turn it over to the top of the FAU lineup and Marshall Lipsy. Lipsy struck out looking in his first at-bat. Wasn't pleased with that call. Thought he had drawn a leadoff walk. But now he will have to deal with the left-hander Chase Kriebel. Kriebel sets and deals. Lipsy does not go around. Change up low for ball 1. 1-0 count. I see a ball being tossed in the FAU bullpen. Do not know who it is yet. Kriebel deals. Slider catches the outside corner for strike 1. 1-1 count. Kriebel sets and fires away. Lipsy looks at a slider way off the plate for ball 2. 2-1 count. Lights are on here at FAU Baseball Stadium. Sun setting. It is cloudy. Lipsy fouls a pitch off over the stands for strike 2. 2-2 count on the Owls' leadoff hitter. 0-0 ball game, bottom half of the third inning. 2 hits apiece for each team in this Tuesday non-conference midweek matchup. Kriebel deals. Lipsy rolls over to the second baseman, Hessmeyer, who field fires over to first for out number 2. And that will bring up the Owls' second baseman, John Martinez. Martinez 0 for 1 popped out to second base in his first at-bat, which came in the first. Now it'll be a lefty-righty matchup. Kriebel kicks and deals. Fastball grounded foul down the third base line. Kriebel sets, deals the 0-1 pitch. Change spiked in the dirt for ball 1. It'll be a 1-1 count with 2 down here in the bottom half of the third inning. Third baseman Embry guarding the line out there down the third base line. Everyone else playing straight up as Kriebel deals, changeup misses low for ball 2. 2-1 count. Kriebel sets and deals. Fastball hit to left field, gets through. Herb just missed it out of his range to the right, and John Martinez is on with a 2-out single, bringing up the 3-hole hitter, John Schroeder. That single by Martinez didn't have the hardest exit velocity, but found a way through out of the range of Herb. And John Schroeder now turns around to the right side, the switch hitting left fielder. As that first pitch is popped up, drifting into shallow right field is Hessmeyer, the second baseman, and makes the catch for out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, 1 man left on base, and we're going to head to the top half of the fourth inning in a 0-0 ball game on FAU Owl Radio. And welcome back to FAU Owl Radio. FAU makes a pitching change, bringing in left-hander Zach Kilby. Kilby, 42 1/3 innings pitched on the season to a 6.17 ERA. 29 earned runs, 23 walks, and 33 strikeouts for the left-hander. He will be facing 4-5-6 in the FGCU lineup. Hessmeyer stands in and looks at a breaking ball high for ball one. Hessmeyer grounded out to second in his first at-bat. Kilby deals. Pitch hit out into left field. Schroeder moving over and makes the catch for out number one. Bringing up the 5-hole hitter for FGCU, Harrison Povey. Povey 0 for 1 with a fly out to right in his first at-bat. Lefty-lefty matchup. Brando LaRue shaded behind the second base bag, and John Martinez on the edge of the outfield grass as Kilby throws a fastball low for ball one. Pavey comes in 246, still has 13 home runs, leads this FGCU offense in that department as Kilby winds and deals. Pitch fouled off down the first base line, foul for a 1-1 count. FGCU has more action in their bullpen. Double-barreled action out there. As Kilby winds and deals. Pitch misses outside for ball two. A 2-1 count on Pavey. As Kilby kicks and deals. Fastball hit to the backstop for strike two. Wind still blowing in. Kilby rocks and deals. Breaking ball misses upstairs, just upstairs for ball three. And Povey works it to a full count with one out. 0 for 1 on the day, fly out to right. Kilby sets and deals. Fastball popped up. That's going to make the left side foul over the FGCU dugout and out of play. And we'll stay at a full count. Zach Kilby against Povey here. Kilby back on the rubber. Rocks and deals. Fastball hit foul to the backstop once again. We'll stay put at a full count. Povey battling for FGCU. Coach McCormick and FAU have the ability to extend Kilby if they need here in this game. Kilby rocks and deals. Pitch hit off the knob of the bat, I believe, for foul ball. So here we are, staying at a full count. 3 consecutive foul balls for Povey. Kilby rocks and deals. Full count pitch on the way. Fastball hit out into shallow left field. Schroeder charging, calls everybody off and makes the catch in shallow left field for out number 2. And that will bring up the 6-hole hitter, John Embry, the third baseman for FGCU. Struck out swinging in his first at-bat. Kilby at 11 pitches. Lefty-righty matchup now. Infield shifts over. Romano guarding the third base line. John Martinez shades over to the left of the second base bag as well. To the right of it, actually. Kilby deals. Changeup misses low in the dirt for ball 1. Kilby on the rubber. Comes set. Wheels and deals. Pitch misses inside for ball 2. 2-0 count on John Embry, the freshman for FGCU. Embry from Port Charlotte, Florida. Kilby wheels and deals once again. Pitch ripped foul down the third base line, hits off the side wall. Now it's a 2-1 count with 2 outs here. Kilby in motion. 2-1 pitch on the way. Breaking ball bounces on home plate for ball 3. 3-1 count now on John Embry. Embry has 26 hits and 105 at-bats. Kilby deals the 3-1. Fastball hit out into right field, tailing away from Lipsy, and makes the catch just shy of the warning track for out number 3. That ball kept tailing out there. But no hits, no runs, no men left on base. And we will head to the bottom half of the 4th inning. Scoreless game on FAU Owl Radio. Third pitcher of the game in for FGCU, and that is number 14, Jordan Vera. Jordan Vera transferred from Virginia Tech. He's a 6'2 redshirt sophomore from Miami, Florida. He will be facing 4-5-6, Romano, LaRue, and Gonzalez here in the bottom half of the 4th. First pitch, fastball fouled off by Nick Romano. Romano walked in his first at-bat of the game. Almost came around to score, but was gunned down by the right fielder Dempsey. FAU has 3 hits. Shortstop Herb shaded to the left of the second base bag as the pitch is grounded Right to Herb, who ranges to the right and fires over to first for out number 1. Nick Romano down, and that'll bring up FAU's shortstop, Brando LaRue. For the righty-righty matchup now, Jordan Vera, 28 innings pitched on the season, 19 earned runs, 8 walks, and 23 strikeouts. Steps off the mound. Looks like there was an issue with his pitch comm. Going over to his third baseman, Embry, to possibly exchange that one. In college baseball, like the MLB, they have the pitch comm and they have the pitch clock, but you're allowed to shift and you're allowed to throw over to any base as many times as you please. As Vera rocks and deals, LaRue pops that ball up. That is going to make the right side berm. Now it's an 0-1 count on the Owls shortstop with 1 down here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. A weird sky out here towards the outfield. Nice sunset out towards right field, but a couple gray clouds closer to us in the booth. LaRue looks at a breaking ball for ball 1. It is a 1-1 count now. Vera steps back onto the rubber. Wheels and deals. Fastball misses low and outside for ball 2 on Brando. Vera kicks and deals. Fastball at the letters of LaRue, called strike 2. 2-2 count now. Borderline upstairs. LaRue laid off. Vera wheels and deals again. Fastball hit foul into the batter's box. LaRue protecting with 2 strikes and a 2-2 count. LaRue will step back into the box now for the righty-righty matchup. And Vera will ask for a new ball now as he steps off the rubber. And we'll step back on, so we'll do it all again. No shift on Brando. As Vera deals. Fastball high and outside for ball 3. LaRue laid off. Brando LaRue hitting .345, has 13 walks on the season. Vera deals. Pitch fouled off down the third base line. Nice play over there by the third base coach for FAU. Believe that is Michael Cleary. Jordan Vera winds and deals the full count pitch. Upstairs for ball 4. Brando LaRue draws a 1-out walk, bringing up the first baseman, Emilio Gonzalez. Emilio Gonzalez flew out to left field in his first at-bat. Has some light tower power, the sophomore first baseman for FAU. 3 home runs on the season and 29 at-bats. The righty-lefty matchup now. Middle infield looking for the double play as that pitch is ripped hard to the shortstop, Herb, who flips over to second and over to first for the double play. Just what FGCU needed. And we will head to the top half of the 5th inning. 0-0 ball game on FAU Owl Radio. And we're back on FAUL Radio. Left-hander Zach Kilby still out there after one inning of work so far on the evening. He will be facing 7, 8, 9 in the FGCU lineup. That will be Mac Moyse, Jarrett Nelson, and Tyler Herb. Moyse had a double in his first at-bat as Kilby deals. Fastball misses outside for a 1-0 count. Kilby sets and deals. Change up in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike one. 1-1 count now on the FGCU catcher. Kilby rocks and deals. Breaking ball in there for strike two. 1-2 count. John Martinez shaded to the right of the second base bag, just to the right of it. Romano guarding the third base line, and LaRue playing regular depth over at short. Kilby deals. Fastball upstairs, laid off for ball two. 2-2 count. Moyse has some power, 7 home runs on the season, and the lefty-righty matchup here. Kilby rocks and deals. Fastball popped up on the infield. Emilio Gonzalez calling for it and makes the catch for out number 1. Caught that one right on the edge of the outfield grass on the first base line. That'll bring up the first baseman for FGCU, Jarrett Nelson. Nelson 0 for 1 on the day, struck out swinging in his first at-bat, which came in the second inning. Kilby rocks and deals. Breaking ball dropped in there for strike one. 0-1 count. Same exact shift on Nelson as was on Moyse. Martinez shaded over towards second. Romano guarding the line. Kilby wheels and deals. Breaking ball misses upstairs for ball 1. 1-1 count now. Kilby rocks and deals. Changeup fouled off to the backstop, so now 1-2 count on the FGCU first baseman. Kilby on the rubber. Deals the 1-2 pitch. Fastball in there, called strike 3. Catches the outside corner. Nelson down looking, and Kilby gets his first strikeout of the evening, bringing up the 9-hole hitter and shortstop for FGCU, Tyler Herb. Tyler Herb 0 for 1 on the day, the lefty. Struck out looking as well in his first at-bat. Kilby rocks and deals. Breaking ball in there, called strike, 0-1 count. John Martinez back over at second base. Brandel LaRue shaded just to the left of the second base bag on the outfield grass. The 0-1 pitch on the way. Fastball misses low for ball 1. 1-1 count. Lefty-lefty matchup here. Kilby fires away, breaking ball, swung on and missed. Strike 2. Herb way out in front of that one. Kilby 1 strike away from getting out of this top half of the 5th inning here. Keeping it in a 0-0 ball game. Kilby deals. Pitch in the dirt. He went around LaPointe, fields, and fires over to first for strike 3. Drop third strike. Herb down swinging for his second time of the game, and we will head to the bottom half of the 5th inning. 0-0 ball game on FAUL Radio. And we're back on FAU Owl Radio. 0-0 ball game. 7-8-9 for FAU. They will be facing Jordan Vera, who's back out there for a second inning of work. Dylan LaPointe will lead it off with for FAU. Had a single in his first at bat for the righty-righty matchup. 0-0 ball game. FGCU no runs, 2 hits. FAU no runs on 3 hits. Pitchers duel so far on a Tuesday evening. Bottom half of the 5th. Vera ready. Winds and deals. Fastball hit out into center field on a line, and Povey comes a couple steps in to make the catch for out number 1. That'll bring up the designated hitter, Joey Slattery. Had a single in his first at bat, and on that single, Romano was thrown out at home plate. It was very close to having an RBI single, but still a 0-0 ball game here. Righty-lefty matchup. Pitch ripped down the first baseline, just foul out of the reach of Nelson. So 0-1 count on the Owls' designated hitter, Joey Slattery. As that pitch is a fastball inside corner. Slattery doesn't like that one. 0-2 count now. Vera winds and deals. Fastball misses, low and outside for ball 1. 1-2 count. Vera wheels and deals. Pitch ripped right to the second baseman, Hessmeyer, who fields and throws over to first for out number 2. And that'll bring out the 9-hole hitter, Danny Baez, who grounded out to shortstop in his first at-bat. Righty-lefty matchup. The righty-lefty matchup. Vera deals. Fastball upstairs, laid off by Baez for ball 1. It is a 1-0 count on the Owls' 9-hole hitter. Vera wheels and deals. Fastball in there, called strike 1. Vera fires away. Fastball upstairs and out for ball 2. 2-1 count. Vera winds and deals. Fastball upstairs and out once again, so it'll be a 3-1 count on the 9-hole hitter, Danny Baez. As Vera winds and deals. Fastball in there, called strike 2. Baez looking at that one, caught the inside corner. And full count here with 2 away. Bottom half of the 5th. Vera deals. Fastball ripped to the third baseman, Embry, who fields, fires over to first, and just gets the hustling Baez at first for out number 3. Score that one, a 5-3 putout, and we will head to the top half of the 6th inning. 0-0 ball game on FAU Owl Radio. And we're back on FAU Owl Radio. It'll be the top of the lineup for FGCU in a 0-0 ball game. Top half of the sixth. Jake McKee, Evan Dempsey, and Robert Moya to face the lefty Zach Kilby on in his third inning of work out of the bullpen. Sun is about set here in Boca Raton. A few more minutes and it'll be dark skies. Lefty-righty matchup here. Kilby rocks and deals. Fastball hit foul over the stands. 0-1 count. Kilby, 30 pitches on the evening. John Martinez shaded just to the right of the second base bag. Kilby winds and deals. Fastball catches the outside corner for strike two on McKee. McKee 0 for 1 today. Strikeout looking, and they walk. 0 for 1. Kilby on the rubber. The 0-2 pitch on the way. Fastball misses upstairs and out for ball 1. 1-2 count. Kilby sets. Winds and deals. Fastball hit hard over the leaping John Martinez and into right center field. Lipsy fields and fires into second. So that's a leadoff single for McKee to start things off for FGCU in the top half of the sixth. That'll bring up Evan Dempsey, who's 0 for 2 on the day. Hits from the left side against the lefty Kilby. McKee only has 1 stolen base on the year. Kilby wheels and deals. Fastball in there. Called strike 1. Gets ahead of Evan Dempsey, the 2-hole hitter for FGCU now. Kilby looks in for the signs. Comes set. And throws over to first, checking on McKee. Owls in double play depth up the middle with nobody out here and a runner on first. Romano playing on the edge of the infield grass. Expecting bunt, potentially. Kilby fastball hit over the stands. So a strike 2 now, 0-2 count. On the FGCU right fielder. Kilby looking in for the 0-2 count, 0-2 signs here. Winds and deals, breaking ball. Late decision to swing on that by Dempsey, and fouls it off down the third base line. Protecting. An 0-2 count. Kilby looking in for the signs once again. Comes set. And deals the 0-2 pitch. Fastball spoiled again. Foul over the stands. Will stay an 0-2 count. Kilby up to 36 pitches. Battle between two Florida schools here on a Tuesday night. 0-0 ball game, 6th inning. Kilby sets. And deals breaking ball. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Third strikeout of the evening for Zach Kilby on in relief. And that'll bring up the designated hitter, Robert Moya. And Coach McCormick's going to come out now and make the pitching change. So when we get back on FAU Owl Radio, we will find out who the new pitcher is coming out of the bullpen for FAU. And welcome back to FAUL Radio. New pitcher in the game is right-hander Joey Abazia. Comes in with a 4.70 ERA in 15 1/3 innings pitched. 13 walks and 16 strikeouts for the right-hander. Runner on first for FGCU is McKee. 1 out, and Robert Moore, the 3-hole hitter, will be coming in for the righty-righty matchup. Abazia, the freshman, ready to go here against Moya, who has 7 home runs on the season. The shift is on Moya. Martinez and LaRue shaded double play depth. Abazia wheels and deals. Fastball hits Moya. At least looks like it did. LaPointe will retrieve it from the backstop. Guess it didn't. So McKee on second now by way of a wild pitch. And a 1-0 count now on Moya. Abazia looks in for the signs. And deals. Breaking ball in the dirt for ball 2. 2-0 count now on the 3-hole hitter, Moya. Runner in scoring position for FGCU. Abazia wheels and deals. Breaking ball misses upstairs for ball 3. And 3-0 count now on Moya. That one missed a little up and in, according to the home plate ump. Abazia deals. Fastball misses inside for ball 4. So 4 straight balls out of the pen for Abazia. And that'll be runners on first and second. And just like that, pitching coach for FAU, Jordan Tabachman, will come out and talk to his freshman right-hander. If you're FAU here, you are just a pitch away from getting out of this inning here. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Second baseman Hessmeyer comes up to the plate 0 for 2 on the day with a ground out and a fly out. Hessmeyer hitting .333 on the season, 72 at-bats, 24 hits, and 10 RBIs. It'll be a righty-righty matchup now. As Caden Hessmeyer stands in. Abazia on the rubber, waiting to go. Looks in for the signs, comes set from the stretch. Wheels and deals, fastball ripped foul into the netting down the first base line. It'll be an 0-1 count. That was a healthy hack there by Hessmeyer. Eagles and Owls in a battle here. Still 0-0 ball game, top half of the 6th from Boca Raton. Abazia deals. Fastball misses low for ball 1. 1-1 count. Abazia comes set. Kicks and deals. Fastball hit foul off of Hessmeyer in the box for strike 2, and now it'll be a 1-2 count on the Eagles' second baseman. Abazia sets. Rocks and deals. Fastball hit foul over the stands. Will stay a 1-2 count. Abazia trying to work out of this jam here. Runners on first and second. 1 out for the Eagles. Fazia deals, breaking ball, hit hard to Romano, who fields, runs over to third, steps on third, fires over to first for the double play. A 5-3 double play for the Owls, and they get out of it. No runs, 1 hit, 2 men left on base, and we will head to the bottom half of the 6th inning in a 0-0 ball game on FAU Owl Radio. And welcome back to FAU Owl Radio. Chris Talt here. 0-0 ball game between FGCU and FAU. Bottom half of the 6th inning. And a new pitcher in for FGCU is 6'6" graduate student Dylan Sheely. Sheely comes in 7.71 ERA in 21 innings pitched. 7 walks and 19 strikeouts for the grad student. He will be facing the top of the lineup for FAU in Marshall Lipsy, John Martinez, and John Schroeder. It'll be a righty-lefty matchup here. Lipsy 0-for-2 on the day. Strikeout looking in the first and a ground out to second in the 3rd inning. Sheely winds and deals. Lipsy rips that one into center field. Center fielder going back and makes the catch. Just shy of the wall for out number 1. Lipsy hit it hard, but unfortunate luck for him as it went right to the center fielder. It was a nice catch by Povey out there ranging back. And that'll bring up the second baseman, John Martinez. 1-for-2 on the day. Had a single in his last time up in the 3rd. Sheely looks in, comes set, the tall right-hander against John Martinez. And deals. Fastball misses outside for ball 1. Good take by Martinez. Sheely comes set and deals. Martinez swings at a curveball for strike 1. 1-1 count. Still a 0-0 ball game here. Bottom half of the 6th. Sheely winds and deals. Breaking ball fouled off to the backstop for strike 2. 1-2 count. FAU looking for any sort of offense here. 3 hits on the day. Haven't had a hit since the 3rd inning as a team. Sheely deals the 1-2. Fastball hit foul onto the right field berm. John Martinez protecting in a 1-2 count. Chile steps back onto the rubber. Martinez set in the box. Ready matchup. Chile fires away. Fastball ripped to the third baseman Embry, who fields bobbles and fires over to first. Gets Martinez for out number 2. And that'll bring up the left fielder, John Schroeder, who's 0 for 2 on the day with a ground out and a pop-up. Martinez hit that one hard. 2 hard hit balls for the Owls off of Chile, but nothing to show for it yet. Just got to keep hitting the ball hard, and eventually it'll find its way through for FAU. Shift on Schroeder. Shortstop Herb shaded to the left of the bag. Second base bag, that is. Schroeder back to his lefty side now, the switch hitter. First pitch fastball way up and out for ball 1. It is a 1-0 count now on John Schroeder. Schroeder looking to stay hot after this weekend when he had 7 RBIs and a go-ahead grand slam in Game 2 against Tulane. Chile deals fastball way up and out again and to the backstop. 2-0 count on John Schroeder. Schroeder looking to get on with 2 outs here. Chile deals. Schroeder fouls pitch off in his foot, the batter's box. It'll be a 2-1 count. So a 2-1 count. Schroeder will stand back in a second, walking off that foul ball off of his foot. He's good to go. So the ump will head back behind home plate. Chile comes set. And deals. Fastball fouled off to the screen. 2-2 count with 2 outs now on John Schroeder, the Owls' 3-hole hitter. Some very good pitching from both sides still so far this evening. Chile comes set and fires away. Schroeder swings over, breaking ball for strike 3. Catcher Moist fields and throws over to first. Drop third, strike. Schroeder down swinging. No runs, no hits, no one left on base. And we're going to head to the top half of the 7th inning. Still all knotted up at 0 on FAU Radio. And welcome back to FAU Radio. Joey Abazi is still out there after coming in on relief in the middle of last inning, getting out of the inning with a double play. He will be facing 5, 6, and 7, Povey, Embry, and Moise to start things off here. It's top half of the 7th, 0-0 ball game. Righty-lefty matchup now. Povey comes in 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts, 1 to right and 1 to left. Waiting for something going on down the right field line. Something with the bullpen gate for FAU. Now we're good to go as the gate is shut for the righty-lefty matchup now. Bazia wheels and deals. Change up, misses outside for ball 1. Bazia deals. Fastball misses outside for ball 2. That one missed low. 2-0 count on Povey. Bazia kicks and deals. Fastball hit on the ground to Martinez, who fields and throws over to first for out number 1. And now that'll bring up John Embry, who's also 0 for 2 on the day. A lot of 0 fers for both these teams. Very good pitching both sides. So righty-righty matchup here. Bazia kicks and deals. Breaking ball in there for strike 1. Bazia back on the rubber again. Kicks and deals. Pitch popped up, foul over the stands for strike 2. And just like that, it's an 0-2 count. Bazia deals. Breaking ball fouled off to the backstop. Will stay an 0-2 count. Bazia wheels and deals. Breaking ball ripped in between short and third row. And LaRue actually fields it, but eats it. Incredible range over there. But that's going to be an infield hit for Embry, and he's on with 1 out. So that'll bring up the catcher, Mac Moyes. 1-for-2 on the day with a double, which came in the second inning. Bazia looks over at first, the righty-righty matchup. Joey deals. Breaking ball, swung and miss, strike 1. 0-1 count. Bazia looking for these signs. Comes set. The 0-1 pitch on the way. Fastball in there. Called strike. 0-2 now on Mac Moyes, the 7-hole hitter for FGCU. Bazia looks in for the signs. Comes set from the stretch again. And fires. Breaking ball fouled off down the first base line over onto the basketball court. So it will stay an 0-2 count. Bazia comes set. 0-2 pitch on the way. Fastball in there. Called strike 3. Looking. 2 down. Bazia dots the fastball. And now they're 2 away with the runner on first, bringing up Jared Nelson, the first baseman. 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts, both swinging. Bazia comes set and deals. Breaking ball, swung and missed, strike 1. Got Nelson a chase off the plate on that one. FAU 1 out away from sending this one in the bottom half of the 7th. Sets and deals, breaking ball off the plate low for ball 1. So 1-1 count on the 8-hole hitter, Jarrett Nelson. Bazia deals, fastball ripped to John Martinez, who slides and throws over to first for out number 3. Another defensive highlight from John Martinez. And no runs, 1 hit, 1 man left on base. We're going to head to the bottom half of the 7th inning in a 0-0 ball game on FAU Owl Radio. And we're back on FAU Owl Radio. After the 7th inning stretch, it'll be 4-5-6 for FAU. Nick Romano, Brando LaRue, and Emilio Gonzalez as this FAU offense looks to get things going against a 6'6 right-hander Dylan Sheely, who's back in for his 2nd inning of work. Romano hits from the left side against the righty Sheely. 0-0 ball game, bottom half of the 7th. Shortstop Herb shaded just to the left of the second base bag as Romano looks at a first pitch fastball in there, called strike. Sheely comes set and deals. Pitch ripped out into left center. Center fielder Povey ranging over to make the catch. So 1 down here. Romano hit that one hard, but couldn't find grass. And that'll bring out Brando LaRue with 1 away here in the 7th inning. LaRue 0 for 1 with a walk in the 4th inning. Righty-righty matchup here. FGCU has 4 hits. FAU has 3 hits. Sheely wheels and deals. Pitch fouled off over the stands for strike 1. FAU looking to find a spark here late in this one, tied 0-0. Sheely sets and deals from the stretch. Fastball fouled off to the FAU dugout. So now it'll be an 0-2 count on Brando LaRue. LaRue looking to battle here in an 0-2 count with 1 away. Kicks and deals. Fastball high. LaRue lays off. 1-2 count. It's turned into a beautiful evening here. The wind has certainly died down. Sheely deals. Fastball hit foul down the right field line and onto the basketball court. LaRue keeps battling. Sheely winds and deals. Fastball misses off. Good eye by Brando LaRue to to force it to a 2-2 count now. Chile kicks and deals. LaRue pops that one up. That one's drifting foul down the first base line onto the berm. It'll stay at 2-2 count. Don't want to jinx it, but game is moving fast. It's 8:30. Game started at 6:30, and we're already bottom half the 7th. Pitchers duel here in Boca Raton. Chile kicks and deals. Breaking ball popped up. And that one's going to get foul over the FAU dugout. Just like that, it'll stay a 2-2 count. Very interested to see here what Coach McCormick goes to in his bullpen towards the back half of this game. Does he go to his high leverage relievers in this midweek matchup? We will see. Chile deals. LaRue swings high fastball. Down swinging, and there are 2 away now, bringing up the first baseman, Emilio Gonzalez. Emilio Gonzalez, 0 for 2 on the day, flew out and grounded into a double play in his most recent at-bat in the 4th inning. The righty-lefty matchup now. Chile kicks and deals, fastball. In there, called strike, going 1. Chile comes set, fires away the 1. The 0-1 pitch is breaking ball in the dirt for ball 1. 1-1 count. Chile comes set. Wheels and deals. Fastball outside. Gonzalez lays off. So it'll be a 2-1 count now on the Owls' first baseman. Emilio Gonzalez batting average down to 200 now on an 0 for 2 day. Deals. Pitch. Fouled off into the parking lot. So 2-2 count on Emilio. FGCU looking to send this one to the 8th in a 0-0 ball game. Infield playing Gonzalez straight up. Big left-hander. Against the 6'6 right-hander, Chile. Chile deals. Pitch. Fouled off to the backstop fastball. Caught off the catcher's mask there, but he's okay. So it'll stay a 2-2 count. Chile comes set and fires the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball, fouled off again. Good job by Emilio Gonzalez protecting in these counts here. Doing a good job so far of shortening up and fouling those balls off. So Chile will come set once again. And deals. Breaking ball fouled off again. Hit off Gonzalez's foot in the box, and he's hobbling. Going to walk that one off. There's a little limp, but home plate ump is going to give him time now. Looks like he's good to go. Nods to the home plate umpire. Takes a practice swing and heads back to the batter's box. Chile comes set. 2-2 pitch on the way. Breaking ball misses low and outside for ball 3. And we have a full count now with 2 away. Chile sets. Payoff pitch on the way. Fastball. Hit foul into the parking lot. Gonzalez battling. Chile sets. And deals. Breaking ball hit foul down the first base line. Gonzalez really working here. The 6-hole hitter for FAU. Chile deals. Fastball high. Ball 4. Gonzalez pumped up. Says, let's go to the dugout. And he is on with a 2-out walk. What an at-bat from Emilio Gonzalez. Bringing up the catcher, Dylan LaPointe, the right-hander. And Gonzalez is going to be pinch run for. He's going to be a pinch run by Jake Millen, I believe that is, number 22. Millen also plays first, and that'll do it for Gonzalez. But a great at-bat there to get a runner on for FAU. So Millen will lead off of first. He has 1 stolen base on the year and 1 caught stealing. LaPointe will stand in from the right side. Ready matchup here. Bottom half of the 7th inning, 0-0 ball game. Chile sets and deals. Breaking ball low, laid off by LaPointe for ball 1. 1-0 count. Millen over at first. On in place of Emilio Gonzalez, who drew a 2-out walk. Chile sets and fires over to first. Millen dives back in safe, head first. Breeze picking up again. Chile kicks and deals. Pitch fouled off down the third base line for strike 1. 1-1 count. A 1-1 count on the Owls catcher LaPointe. Chile fires over to first again. Millen dives back in safe. Continuing to battle here. 1-1 count. FAU looking to scratch across anything here in a 0-0 game. Chile deals. LaPointe hammers that one out to center field. Center fielder Povey going back at the wall. It's gone! Dylan LaPointe hits a go-ahead 2-run shot to dead center field. And FAU leads this one 2-0. Povey leapt on that one in center field. Couldn't tell if he got it. But LaPointe has himself a go-ahead 2-run bomb. And just like that, FAU's in front. Wow. Dylan LaPointe with the big hit of the day for FAU, the catcher with his 5th home run of the season. And FAU on top here, 2-0. So now they'll bring up the left-hand hitter, designated hitter Joey Slattery. Slattery stands in. He looks at a fastball low for ball 1. LaPointe hit that one hard off the bat. Only question was it going to get out? And it just snuck over Povey's glove out in center field. Chile deals. Pitch grounded to Nelson, who fields it himself and runs over to first for the out. FAU scores 2 runs on 1 hit by way of a Dylan LaPointe long ball. And we will head to the top half of the 8th inning on FAU Owl Radio. Owls lead 2-0. And welcome back to FAUL Radio. FAU leads this one 2-0 as we head to the top half of the 8th inning. And the new pitcher in the game for FAU is right-hander Steven Andrews. Andrews comes in with a 5.67 ERA in 27 innings pitched, 17 earned runs, 4 walks, and 26 strikeouts. Andrews will be facing 9-1-2 in the FGCU order, and that'll be Herb leading things off. The shortstop has 2 strikeouts swinging this evening. And now at the 2-0 lead, FAU 6 outs away from taking this midweek matchup. Andrews collecting himself on the back of the mound before he steps on to face the lefty Herb. Andrews comes set on the rubber and fires a breaking ball in there for strike 1. 0-1 count. FAU defense playing Herb straight up here. Wind picking up again, blowing in. Andrews deals. Change up low and in the dirt for ball 1. It is a 1-1 count. Andrews sets from the stretch. Kicks and deals. Fastball fouled off to the screen just above the FGCU dugout for strike 2, and it's a 1-2 count on the Eagles' 9-hole hitter. Looks like we're good to go. 1-2 count. Andrews steps back onto the rubber. Herb steps in righty-lefty matchup. Andrews kicks and deals. Fastball swung on and missed. Foul tipped into the glove of LaPointe for 1 out now. And that's Andrews' first strikeout of the night. And it's the 3rd strikeout for Herb offensively in this game. All of them swinging. And that turns it over to the top of the lineup now for FGCU. And that is Jake McKee. McKee, 1 for 2 on the day. Strikeout, walk, and a single. Andrews wheels and deals. Fastball misses just inside for ball 1. It is a 1-0 count. Andrews steps back on to the rubber, comes set, and fires away to the ready McKee. Fastball in there, called strike. 1-1 count. FGCU 21-25, FAU 31-16 in second place in the American Conference, 3-way tie. As Andrews deals breaking ball, dropped in there, strike 2, 1-2 count. Andrews steps back on for a 1-2 count now. Kicks and deals, breaking ball spiked up there, blocked by LaPointe, 2-2 count. Playing McKee, the leadoff hitter, straight up here. The FAU defense. Andrews deals, breaking ball, misses off the plate for ball 3. Now full count on McKee. Don't want to get McKee on here for Dempsey and the rest of this FGC order. Owls lead 2-0 by way of a LaPointe home run. 2-run home run, go-ahead home run. Andrews kicks in, deals, breaking ball, hit up the middle. Martinez ranging over field's end, fires over to first for out number 2. Boy, does he cover a lot of ground over there at second, ranging to his left on that one and making that play. So now 2 away here. Now Evan Dempsey coming up to hit the lefty. Dempsey 0 for 3 on the day. Ground out, fly out, and strikeout. LaRue shaded up the middle, the shortstop for FAU. Andrews wheels and deals, breaking ball. He went around, strike 1. Got him to chase low. 0-1 count. Andrews sets and deals the 0-1 pitch. Fastball catches the outside corner for strike 2. 0-2 count. So 0-2, 2 away. 2-hole hitter Dempsey up. FGCU trails this one 2-0. No runs, 4 hits for FGCU. 2 runs, 4 hits for FAU. Andrews wheels and deals. Fastball misses upstairs for ball 1. This upcoming weekend, it'll be a massive series for FAU as they welcome in-state rival USF, who's currently tied with them at 12-9 in the AAC for second place. Andrews deals fastball, misses inside, 2-2 count. It'll be a big series, no doubt, starting on Friday night for FAU. Looking to make their push as they get towards the conference tournament and potentially a chance at a regional bid. Andrews deals, fastball misses inside. It is a full count now. Evan Dempsey thought it was ball 4, but it's ball 3. No coach is coming out to talk this one over here. Thought it was ball 3. Everything we had up here, scoring and scoreboard, safe now 3-2. Umpires meeting up to talk this one over. They're still discussing. Andrew's going to take a warm-up pitch or two. Big spot here. And now there's going to be a crew review. So they don't even know. Again, over here in the box, I had full count on our StatCast, and the scoreboard also says full count as well. So obviously, FGCU thinks differently. Umpire is talking this one over still. Home plate umpire waiting around home plate. Everybody just kind of standing here as we await this decision. Andrew's taking a couple more warm-up pitches. Still no word yet from the umps, but we're going to stay right here. So here's how we got here. 2-0 game for FAU. Last half inning, Dylan LaPointe had a go-ahead 2-run home run. And for FAU, it's really been the pitching that's held them down. Wimberly, Kilby, Abazia, and now Andrews in this game, putting up zeros. For FAU, Wimberley went 3 innings, only allowing 2 hits, 4 strikeouts. Kilby went 2 1/3, 1 hit, 3 strikeouts. Abazia went 1 2/3, 1 hit, 1 strikeout. And Andrews is on so far 2/3 of an inning with 1 strikeout. We are still waiting. Umpires have not came back out here yet. Yeah, home plate umpire called this one ball 3. The only people that thought it wasn't was Evan Dempsey, the hitter for FGCU, and one of their coaches. They're probably watching this at bat through, seeing what they called. One of the more odd reviews I've seen in my time as a baseball fan and a broadcaster. As now I see the umps coming back out. We will see what the verdict is. And it is a full count. So all of that for the umps being correct in the first place. And Andrews just needs one more pitch to get out of this here. 2 outs, nobody on, full count. We're finally ready to get it going again. Dempsey will stand back into the box after a long review. Andrews kicks and deals. Breaking ball, swung and missed, strike 3. Andrews out of it in just 1 pitch after the very long review. And we're going to head to the bottom half of the 8th inning. FAU leads us 2 to nothing on FAUL Radio. And welcome back to FAUL Radio. FGCU bringing in a new pitcher here, down 2-0. Bottom half of the 8th inning. It is Ethan Matson, a 6'2 left-hander freshman from Lake Worth, Florida. He's going to be facing 9-1-2 Baez, Lipsy, and Martinez. As FAU looks to pad this lead, already up 2-0. If you missed it earlier in the 7th inning, Dylan LaPointe, the catcher for FAU, hit a 2-run home run. The only 2 runs of this game, the dead center field, and I mean dead center. The leaping Povey out there almost came down with it, and that's why the call was delayed on it, because everybody was just standing around. And then once saw I didn't come down with it, LaPointe sent the Owls into a frenzy, up 2-0 here. And we're going to see a pinch hitter here, so it won't be Danny Baez. It'll be Kyle Boylston. So he will take Baez's place. Then we'll hit from the right side. The FAU football and baseball player Kyle Boylston, KB. So he's good to go against Matson, lefty. Lefty-righty matchup here. Boylston hitting .339 and 56 at-bats this season as Matson deals. Pitch ripped. Foul down the first base line into the netting. .339 average, 14 RBI, 19 hits for Boylston. Matson deals, fastball, catches the outside corner, strike 2. 0-2 count on Kyle Boylston. FAU looking to add some insurance here. Matson deals, pitch in the dirt. That was a changeup on an 0-2, so now 1-2 count. Matson steps back onto the rubber, comes set, and deals. Fastball hit foul down the first baseline again. So it'll stay a 1-2 count. The lefty-righty matchup. Playing Boylston straight up here is the Fgcu defense. As Matson deals, pitch grounded to the second baseman Hessmeyer, who fields and collects it and throws over to first for out number 1. Boylston down. And now that'll bring it over to the top of the lineup in Marshall Lipsy. 0 for 3 on the day. Strikeout looking, ground out, and fly out. Lipsy average at .323, 50 hits on the year. Defense not really shifting Lipsy. Lefty-lefty matchup. Matson deals. Fastball swung on a missed, strike 1. 0-1 count on Lipsy. Matson sets and deals. Lipsy squares, bunts foul, bounces over to the backstop. Now it's an 0-2 count. Matson takes a walk around the mound, steps back onto the rubber. Comes set. And deals. Lipsy downswing, strike 3. 0 for 4 day for Lipsy, bringing up the second baseman John Martinez, who is 1 for 3 with a single. So lefty-righty matchup. Matson sets and deals. Fastball swung on and strike 1 on Martinez. Matson sets on the rubber again. Kicks and deals. Fastball fouled off to the Fgcu dugout. 0-2 count. Matson steps back onto the rubber. Kicks and deals. Pitch hit hard to second baseman Hessmeyer, who fields, fires over to first for out number 3. And we will head to the top half of the 9th inning. FAU looking to close this one out, up 2-0. And welcome back to FAUL Radio. Steven Andrews out there looking for the 6-out save, and he will have to deal with 3, 4, 5 Moya, Hessmeyer, and Povey in the FGCU lineup. FAU up 2-0, needs 3 outs to close this one out. Currently 31-16, looking to get their 32nd win on the season. If they can get 3 outs here and not allow 2 runs. Moya stands in. 1 for 2 on the day. Single, ground out, and a walk. Righty matchup. Andrews comes set. And deals. Fastball in there. Called strike. 0-1 count. Andrews certainly a strike thrower for FAU. Only 4 walks allowed to 28 strikeouts on the season. Andrews sets and deals the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball. Moya did not go around, so it'll be ball 1, a 1-1 count. Andrews sets and deals. Fastball misses low and outside for ball 2, 2-1 count. Well, 1 runner on for FGCU would send the tying runner up to the plate. So if you're Andrews, don't want to do that here. Andrews kicks and deals. Fastball in there. Called strike, catches the outside corner. 2-2 count. Andrews comes set. The 2-2 pitch on the way. Change up in the dirt for ball 3. 3-2 count. Kyle Boylston pitch hit for Danny Baez in the last half inning, so he's out in right field now. That's the 1 defensive change. Andrews deals. Fastball. In there, called strike 3 looking. Caught the inside corner, and FAU's 2 outs away from winning this one. Late call there by home plate umpire. Moyer already running down to first. But check that, not LaPointe. Andrews gets him on the strike 3. And I'll bring up Caden Hessmeyer, who's 0 for 3 on the day, the second baseman for FGCU. Has had a lot of plays out there over at second, but doesn't have a hit in this one. Righty matchup. Andrews kicks and deals. Breaking ball misses low for ball 1. Andrews steps back on, comes set from the stretch. Fires away. Breaking ball swung on and missed in the dirt. Strike 1. Hessmeyer chased. It's a 1-1 count. Andrews deals the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball misses inside for ball 2. 2-1 count. Just missed inside. Might have missed a little up too. Andrews now rocks and deals. Breaking ball. Slow tapper down the third base line. That one's going to roll foul. So 2-2 count. Two-two count. Hessmeyer back to home plate for the righty matchup here. Andrews deals. Fastball hit on the ground to Romano, and it's just foul out of his reach. So it'll stay at 2-2 count. Andrews comes set on the rubber. 2-2 pitch. On the way. Fastball hit on the ground to Romano, who fields. Fires over to first for out number 2. FAU is 1 out away from taking this one. Now that'll bring out the center fielder, Harrison Povey, 0 for 3 on the day. Looking to extend this one for FGCU. Left-hand hitter. Center fielder for the Eagles. Andrews steps onto the rubber. Kicks and deals. Fastball misses it way inside for ball 1. 1-0 count. Looking to end this one right here for your FAU and Stephen Andrews. Andrews kicks and deals. Fastball misses outside for ball 2. 2-0 count. Again, just one runner on will send the tying run to the plate. Andrews sets and deals. Fastball swung on a miss. Strike 1. 2-1 count. As Andrews deals breaking ball in there. Called strike. 2-2 count. FAU now 1 strike away from winning this one. Andrews collects himself on the rubber. Sets. And deals. Fastball hit up the middle, and that's going to dunk in there for a 2-out single for Povey, and that gives FGCU life, sending up John Embry. So Embry, 1 for 3 on the day with a single in his most recent at-bat for the righty-righty matchup. The third baseman for FGCU. Andrews versus Embry here. Andrews sets. And deals. Breaking ball in there. Called strike. 0-1 count. And Andrews steps on and throws over to first, checking on Povey. Andrews back onto the rubber. 0-1 count, 2 outs. FGCU down in the final out. Andrews winds and deals. Fastball hit on the ground, just fouled on the third base line. Romano fields and throws it to the dugout. 0-2 count. FGCU once again down to their final strike. FAU 1 strike away from winning this one. Andrews comes set. And fires away. Fastball swung on and missed. Strike 3. Ball game over. FAU takes this one 2-0. A great shutout from FAU here. And they improve to 32-16 overall. By way of the pitching here from Nick Wimberly, Zach Kilby, Joey Abazia, and Stephen Andrews. A combined shutout performance and only allowing 5 hits. And then Dylan LaPointe with the big go-ahead 2-run homer. The only 2 runs in this game for FAU. So FAU will welcome in USF for a massive 3-game series this upcoming weekend. Both teams currently tied for second place at 12-9 in the AAC standings. And I'll be back on the call for those games. Dylan LaPlante takes home the FAU Radio Player of the Game. We will have that interview shortly. And we will see you on Friday night for Game 1 between USF and FAU. I'm Chris Talt. Have a good night, everybody.